Hello everyone, the People's Anti-Establishment Anti-Corruption Party news is the news filtered by the Peep so you can watch the news without New World Order propaganda, thus saving you time.
Well, welcome to today's talk. It's Saturday the 10th of June, and I want to give some more information today that's been revealed recently about this counter disinformation unit.
Hello everybody, this is the PAEACP here, or PEEP. Just letting you know about the latest confirmation, truth, that the system is working to get you, basically. Anyway, let's watch what the good doctor has to say.
Here's the website here, and we'll be looking a little more about this in a minute. Now, I want to do this for two reasons. The first reason is I think it's got pretty powerful applicability to health, which is what we cover on this channel. And the other one is I'm absolutely furious at my own government, at what it's done, and the way it's manipulated, I feel manipulated, and the way that's influenced you, which makes me feel pretty bad and pretty uncomfortable.
I'll just interrupt the doctor there because he, at the start of this the pandemic, was all for the government's propaganda, and it appears that he's becoming enlightened, and he's realizing that this government, in this instance regarding COVID, is operating like a gangster outfit.
Let's look at the details, then you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, this is the Daily Telegraph actually seems to be doing some investigative journalism here, which is absolutely brilliant. Not seeing this on other media outlets as much, certainly not the BBC, but some other newspapers are covering it. COVID Disinformation Unit has had hourly contact with tech firms, so there's been collusion here. There's no other word to describe it. The British government has been colluding with big tech.
I think you'll find there is another word to describe it, and that would be conspiring. You see, even people who think they're onto something only think that they can only see the top layer because of their own mind control. That's from many years of being convinced that everything's okay.
To influence what you and I were allowed to know throughout the pandemic. And is this still going on? Yeah, there still is influences of this now. It's just an appalling situation.
I think that what you've got to understand there is it still going on there? He says, what else is going on that we haven't a clue about?
I do hope that in the country you live in, the situation is not as bad as the Orwellian situation we have in Britain, in the United Kingdom now. But it really is, it's just not good at all for British democracy and freedom of thought and all that sort of thing. Because it's the government of the people, for the people, by the people, or is it? And that's really serious influence on debate, not just in Britain, but across the entire world. This is a global problem. So, London School of Tropical Medicine, who argued against mass vaccination of their children. So we don't want debate on this issue. We just want to ram it through. Any dissent will be cancelled.
Again, any dissent will be cancelled. They don't just operate on one. They are just doing it on this one item. Come on. You think that these people who have the power to dictate what you can and cannot see and rule the world do not stop other items of information that they consider a threat to them getting to you? Join the PAEACP. Put it on your profile name. Stop them.
Hard to believe I'm making a video like this about my country. It really is. Many of us had social media posts removed, taken down, flagged.
Now, it's amazing that the doctor is on the internet, on YouTube, talking about this. Now, it's a gift. use it. Let's stop them.
Even in those early days when we only had one source of information and we weren't able to analyze things properly, the dissenting experts were flagged to social media by counter disinformation. And of course, we've already seen the BBC wasn't interested. So the mainstream media is not interested. Social media is not allowed. That means we're treated like mushrooms. It's absolutely outrageous.
Before I go on, I'd just like to say, watch Dr. John Campbell as much as you can, because he does look at the information that is out there and gives it to you. So that's a good place to start. Right, so people, can you see that the government or the state, it's not the government, the governments don't matter, that the governments represent the state is the New World Order. So the New World Order allows you to see what it wants you to see. So if it's capable of censoring things regarding your health, it is well capable of censoring things regarding your finance. The state is using you as a debt slave. It hides this fact from you, and it has done for many years, so you don't know, because you weren't born into you were born into the system. And knowing that the only way that you cannot be seeing this, which is as plain as the nose on your face, is you are under some sort of mind control. But please, if you can break that and see reality, join the PAEACP, put it on your profile name, and then they can't censor that. And then once we have enough mass of people who are stating they do not want anything to do with a gangster system, we can bring it to an end. It's the only way. Good night.